Okay, so I went down to the river to see what was happening down there, and look at this. This is a concrete. What would you call it? A pylon. Obviously, something that the city had that the ferries would rock up to, or maybe this was some public marina that boats would moor onto this thing. But somehow, it's broken free of its mooring, and yeah, it's floating down the river. Just absolutely amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. They're just going right down the river. Yep. So I got a couple videos. Okay, now only a couple minutes later, this thing comes floating down the river, and then before I push play, you can see that it actually is another pylon, and it's got a seat there. And we'll push play, and yep, you can see that it's just floating on down the river, having a joyous old time. These are the floods in Brisbane in 2011. Pretty amazing stuff. Got one more. Okay, now before I push play, because it gets a bit jerky, this is actually the rain gauge, or the height of the river gauge, and that's 4 meters there, and then 5 meters there, and you can see the river is somewhere down, probably 2.5, 3 meters at the moment. They're actually forecasting it to come through at 5.2 meters, which would put it somewhere up here. And again, to give you an idea, this house here has a pool. That's their yard. That would be totally, absolutely underwater. Fortunately for them, they have a very high house. But we'll push play here, and we'll just see. There's quite a few people down here checking it out. It's kind of like disaster tourism here in Brisbane at the moment. And I wanted to point this out because I just really thought that this was dramatically ironic. That here it is, we're looking at the flooding, the highest floods in Brisbane's history, or probably in a long time anyway, and here's a woman protecting herself from the sunlight with an umbrella. Now, again, it really doesn't get that much more ironic, does it? Australia is certainly a land of extremes, and these are the floods in Brisbane in 2011.